What is going on? It's your boy Serial Killer, and we going back into this with part 2 of the Mega Man. I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I promised someone that I would start off one of the videos like this, and I simply can't. It's not like me. Anyways, this is part 2 of Finding X. Where is X? We still don't know where's X, but we found 2 other buddies. Well, in this instance, 1 other buddy, as we are in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, released for arcades and Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox, just about everything else, around the years of 2000 to 2002. As mentioned in the previous video, you have the return of Mega Man and Roll, but you have newcomer Tronbon in the series. And what's different with Tronbon is not from the Mega Man Classic series, but instead from the Mega Man spin-off series, Mega Man Legends. I forgot the Japanese name for that game, so I don't know. Anyways, you got Tronbon from Mega Man Legends entering the fray, and as such, well, due to the combat system in Marvel 2, just about every single character is played differently to accommodate to the 4-button layout as opposed to 6 buttons as was the case in the original Marvel vs. Capcom. But Roll and Mega Man still play pretty much the same. Tronbon, on the other hand, plays radically different as she is piloting her mech and she uses a drill to, you know, drill niggas and whatnot. Okay. I'm trying this unscripted process and it's not really going the way that I planned it to, so this is an interesting experience. In any event, this isn't the last time we see of Tronbon, however, and this is also not the last time we see of Roll. However, this is the last time that we will see of Mega Man in a Capcom fighting game. More on that later. We're going to get to our boy Servbot, the other Mega Man character in this game. Better remembered as one of the last characters that you unlock in Marvel 2. Servbot is an interesting case, because if you pick Servbot, you either have big cojones, you're trying to completely BM, bad manner, your opponent, or you're just plain stupid, or all 3. And if it works out, brownie points for you, my good sir, because this guy sucks, but I love Servbot. Look at him, he's so adorable and cute, even though he can't fight worth a damn. But Servbot is one of Tronbon's minions, and this is the only recorded fighting game instance of Servbot being in the game, and he's mainly, as you can clearly see, with his abnormally small hurt box. Abnormally small hitbox, unless if he's summoning one of his other minions to do work, and just pure comedy. Like, look at this. Clearly he's a joke character, but regardless, he's a Mega Man character. He's in a fighting game. He counts. Now it's time to switch gears a bit, as we're going to be going into yet another crossover game, but this time not developed by Capcom, although Capcom is involved. Not having any instance of any cartoon comic characters whatsoever, and it's not going to feature Mega Man. So why are we including this guy? Because he's still in the Mega Man universe.
vs. Capcom.
Released in the summer of 2003, fresh off the success of Capcom vs. SNK 2, it was now SNK's turn to take over the wheel with SNK vs. Capcom Chaos. And they really took from the lion's share, because there's a whole slew of obscure characters, ranging from the SNK side of Goddess Athena from the Athena, to Mars People, a common enemy in Metal Slug, And even for Capcom's side, where you had Tessa from the obscure as fuck Red Earth, Red Reamer, who would reappear as Firebrand in Marvel 3, Orochi Ken, well, Violent Ken, but honestly, it's Orochi Ken, and finally, your boy Zero. Although not Zero, this same Maverick Hunter awakened from 100 years sleep. This is the Mega Man Zero iteration of Zero, released for Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS systems. Because this character is different from the Zero from the X series, there are various gameplay elements included in this game to reflect on this Zero's world, such as having a gun buster that is not an actual buster attached to his arm, a Z-Saber which is more or less a pole arm, and the inclusion of fairies, which stay on the screen after an absurd long startup and may support Zero either as, you know, assist character or whatever case may be. Now, because this is an SNK game, it took me a while to figure out the controls because SNK, if you've played SNK games before, has a tendency to complicate the most simplistic of things. I'm just complaining and rambling, so please excuse me. However, back then, I did thought that it was cool that SNK had given Mega Man Zero a nod. And later on this year, we will see Capcom giving Mega Man Zero the nod as well. Also giving another Mega Man character a nod as well in the same game, in the next clip that we're going to talk about. However, before we go on to the next game, I just wanted to show you that I had never known in the entire history of me playing this game that Zero had a raging demon. Call me slow, call me late, whatever, but it's not a raging demon per se. It's a similar notion to the raging demon, but it's including fairies and whatnot. Anyways, please enjoy this as I get the next clip fired up. Yes, I use cheats to have infinite meters so I can do that super assuming.
During the period that civil wars ran throughout the land, it had been said that the battle between warriors with the power of the Oni and the wild demons who opposed them had ended. However,
Okay, yo, CLK, yo, my dude, what is up with that annoying intro? And why is Sanosuke fighting Juve? And why are all these niggas fighting each other? And why are they pretty much showing the pinnacle of video editing in the early millennium? And what is going on? How is this in any form of fashion, Mega Man? This is Onimusha, bruh. You smoking, man. You smoking. Serial killer, more like serial smoker. Okay, before everybody calms down, everybody need to calm down. I know what I'm doing. But yes, we are going back to Capcom, and we're going back to territory that not a lot of people have dared to venture. Because quite a lot of people have forgotten that there has been a fighting game adaptation to Onimusha for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but there's a Smash Brawl, Super Smash Brothers, whatever you want to call it, Melee clone, whatever, party fighting game variant of Onimusha. But nah, fam, you killing me, Smalls. There's no way in hell we're gonna find a Mega Man character in this piece.
Mega Man! Jack into the world of Onimusha!
Released in November 2003. I can't even go casual after that. I mean, it's Mega Man EXE. I mean, it's Mega Man EXE. You got the ground style and you got the bug style, both of which also make a form in the Battle Network series, more so known as NT Warrior for the English Viz for kids dub people out there. Saturday morning squad, stand the fuck up. But yes, in a game where you have zombie, feudal, Edo, Meiji, fucking Silicon Valley style, feudal Japan, people everywhere, you got someone like Mega Man, and well, not just any Mega Man really, Mega Man EXE. He makes an appearance. And it's funny to note because Mega Man Battle Network is exclusively a Nintendo franchise. Like the first 4 Battle Network games are for Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance respectively. And you also had a Battle Network spin-off released for Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo don't own the rights to Mega Man by any means, but it's really funny to see a character that we're only used to seeing either on Saturday morning cartoons or Nintendo products to be seen in a PlayStation 2 exclusive only game. An Onimusha game nonetheless. And if you think that's pretty chilling, wait till you see the next character that we'll be looking at.
What'd you wake me up for?
Well, I'm sorry, Sleeping Beauty, but we need you to finish this video because this has gone on for far too long. Now, with the inclusion of the Proto form and the Ultimate form, this Mega Man Zero is based off of the Mega Man Zero 2 alliteration of Mega Man Zero. And this is also the second and last feature that we will see Mega Man Zero in a fighting game. Just like how Mega Man EXE is the first and last time we're going to see him in a fighting game setting. Just like how Mega Man EXE is predominantly featured in Nintendo products. Such is the case with Mega Man Zero. Could it be that Capcom was probably thinking of crossing over the 2 titles over to the PS2? Well, that's neither here or there, because regardless, it was a missed opportunity as we had not seen Mega Man Zero or Mega Man EXE in any other PS2 games after this. Most certainly not in any other fighting game. So this will just about wrap up this video, and in the next video I'm going to wrap up the inclusion of the Mega Man characters in fighting games and a little bit of ending closing notes. Until then, thank you for watching and have a good day.